This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Drive into the 1950s at an upcoming fundraiser for Community Services for Sight. We'll detail all the fun next. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for your time. I'm Ken Carr with your local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Investigators returned to the home of Bill Morse yesterday. The Sugarloaf Township man was last seen 15 months ago, and police are now calling the case a homicide. Law enforcement has been tight-lipped about the investigation and why it is now a homicide. Well, this Thursday, you're invited to Rock Around the Clock, all for a good cause. Lisa Sugart explains.
Well, dig out those bobby socks and saddle shoes because we're going back in time to the 50s. It is a sock hop cruise-in happening this Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. at Sonic on Route 924 in Hazel Township, and it benefits Community Services for Sight. Here to tell us all about it is Jeff Fritz. He is a volunteer and the man that has helped to organize this great event. This sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Myself being a volunteer with Community Services for Sight, I always try to help where I can. And my friend of mine, Dennis Lehman, and myself have talked about doing this, and we're always helping Community Services for Sight. And we spoke with Lori Lassant, and she suggested we do a sock hop, and I think it's a great idea. So we're going to try to dress up as best we can in our 50s attire and just have a good time that night. And Lori's going to have some tricky trays there, and I'm not sure whatever else is going to be going on, but come on out and join us. It's going to be fun.
So there's going to be great music because Amanda and George are providing the music. So there'll be 50s music, there'll be tricky trays, you'll be dressed up, there'll be old cars there too. Old
cars, trucks, any motor vehicle is welcome to come out and join us. It's just going to be a fun night. It's supposed to be great weather as well.
Now, you really have a passion for Community Services for Sight. You're always helping out this organization. Why is it so near and dear to your heart?
Well, I'm just the kind of person that likes to help out, but the blessing to me is the fact that is working with these people who are less fortunate than I. It's a real eye opener, pardon me, and it's just an honor to help these people.
Come out this Thursday night. Put on your poodle skirt, slick back your hair. It's going to be kind of like going back into the time of Happy Days.
There you go.
And everybody's going to be there for the Sock Hop Cruise-In Thursday night. Again, it's 5 till 8 p.m. at Sonic on Route 924, right there in Hazel Township, right off the interstate. So kudos for doing all of this to help out the organization. Hope you can come out and support Community Services for Sight and have a lot of fun at the same time.
Thanks, Lisa. If you're looking for a great lunch spot, check out Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. Welcome back to Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant, where we talk about family, we talk about food. I'm with one of the owners, Lauren Sacco. Lauren, let me tell you about my mom. When I was growing up, there's always a side dish, something to go with the main item. And for my wife, it kind of blew her mind because I always need to have two different things when I'm eating. I don't want to eat just one thing. I need something on the side of it. And this at Frankie's is a perfect option. You can get half a sandwich and a salad, right? You can mix and match.
You can mix and match.
So what are our options? We've got a lot of options.
So we use a really good Italian bread here.
Okay.
And this bread is phenomenal when it's grilled. So you could get a grilled meatball and scallops, a grilled sausage, a grilled cheesesteak, chicken cheesesteak, a cold cut. We will give you half of a sandwich for a super deal, and you can pair it up with a cup of our homemade chicken pastine soup, or you can pair it up with a side salad. Today we featured the side salad. It's a little bit more hint of spring is coming, the air's getting warmer, get outside, move around. So this is like the perfect lunch combo. It's a little bit of both worlds. You could still have the sandwich that you crave and love, but you could pair it up with something a little bit healthier versus the whole sandwich.
When I first ordered this, I really thought it was just off a whim, and I was like, still gonna be hungry, you know what I mean? This is a healthy half of a sandwich. I mean, this is a good deal, yeah.
I will tell you, and most people could probably disagree with me, growing up in our family, we ate everything. And a lot of the times we'll say, you know, my father and my husband, they love to eat, and they're a lot of our taste testers on different things. And they'll always say, I don't know how you and your sisters and your mother stay skinny. And it's because we eat whatever we want, but in moderation. So there's nothing crazy about this other than if you're craving a meatball sandwich, eat the meatball sandwich. But instead of having the whole thing, pair it up with a side salad or a cup of soup.
I want to talk about your meatballs for me. So this is meatball and scamots right here. So let's talk about scamots. I mean, people might hear that word if they're not from our area and say, what are you talking about?
Yes, very native to here.
Yeah.
Scamots for us here at Frankie's, it's a blend of whole milk and part skim mozzarella melted down over your meatballs, over your chicken parm, over Sicilian pizza. We use it a couple different ways here.
It looks delicious, and like I said, you got a healthy, look at that, half a sandwich right there. It's a beaut. Come down, it's one of your many options here at Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It's going to be a great week to stargaze, and I'm sick, and now I'm sad and getting more depressed as I look at the weather forecast. So let's just do it. Here it is from the National Weather Service. Nice day in downtown Hazleton there. Here we go. Mostly clear tonight with a low of 48 degrees. A little cool. Wednesday looks nice. It'll be sunny with a high of 68. And again at night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Thursday is sunny with a high of 67. Thursday night again, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Friday is sunny with a high of 72. At night, mostly clear, low of 52 degrees. Saturday is sunny with a high of 78. And Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 57 degrees. The local golf season is hitting the back nine, and the Hazleton area boys are feeling fine. I've been sick and my head is foggy. Forgive me. Here's the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. The Big HA clinched the Wyoming Valley Conference Division II title with a win over Nanakoke. Brian Bartle shot a 41 and Joey Rabarchek had a 42. Holy Redeemer knocked off MMI, and the Royals lead Division III in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Weatherly got the best of North Schuylkill in a close Schuylkill League Division II matchup. MMI and Hazleton met in girls volleyball with the Lady Cougars winning 3-0. Brooke Boretsky had 21 assists for the Lady Cougars. Kimma Mentler slammed 8 kills for MMI. Marion beat Lehighton in the Schuylkill League. We do talk about the Mono area girls volleyball team during Dave Day this week on Community NEPA News. They beat Upper Dauphin while Shenandoah Valley topped Halifax. Adeline Link put up 8 aces and 11 assists in that game. Pottsville swept Tamaqua in girls volleyball, and the Lady Raiders won 3-1 in girls soccer. Emma Kaczynski scored a hat trick in that game. And in girls soccer, Blue Mountain blanked North Schuylkill, and Dallas beat MMI in girls tennis. Northampton swept by Tamaqua in girls tennis, and in women's volleyball, Penn State Hazleton lost to Penn State Lehigh Valley. The Cubs beat the Reds, and Milwaukee beat the Padres. So in the grand scheme of things, the Cubs stay 1 game ahead of the Brewers in the chase for the second NL wildcard spot. Coming up, put up your dukes and get ready for another edition of The Counterpunch as our John Eric Polai talks with a local boxer turning pro. And right after this break, see how some local firefighters make sure the events of September 11, 2001 are forever remembered in the city of Hazleton.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Lehigh Valley Health Network will be having a free hands-only CPR class tomorrow at the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton. To register, you can call 1-888-402-LVHN. And one today's social report by wishing a very happy 81st birthday to Elsie Marley from your friends and everyone here at SSPTV. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. John R. Butch Barrett of Hazleton. Services will be private under the Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home. Edward J. Giba of Hazleton. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. And Antonita Rossi of Hazleton. Mass will be Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the church. The Damiano Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.